Hello, this is Atifa, your host of the Health Food Network. So today what I wanted to talk to you about was your health. So I want to kind of delve into why is it that in society nowadays we think of our health as needing to be fixed from an outward point of view, whether it being we need to get medication, whether it being we need to go to the doctors, or maybe it's, stress from the outside world that's causing us to not feel good, or maybe it's the fact that it's our genes or something like that, right? So I'm not going to be the person that says those factors don't play a part, because they do. But I want to let you know, and I want to focus on the fact of you having the primary impact on your health. So what I'd like to talk to you about today is how you are able to impact your own health and how you have the power to change your own health. Okay, so the main thing is that when it comes to how your body reacts, the diseases that come up, adverse effects that happen to you, perhaps, well, also the good things as well, the good things that happen, whether it be you feeling energetic, you feeling healthy, you having glowing skin, things like that. The interconnected workings of your body have to do with what you put into it. Now, we know it on the basic level of things like if we put in cigarette smoke, now we have an increased risk of lung cancer and things like that. But how many times do we really look at, and I mean really look at, the thing that we consume the most? And I'm not talking about of course it's not alcohol or cigarettes and the things we know about, but we need to pay attention to the food that we eat. The nutrients in our body, they are what affect the interconnected workings of our body. Okay? It's what we put in. Now the problem is that society has moved away from nutrient-dense foods. Instead we're focusing on energy-dense foods. So now everything is processed and refined, and a lot of people are having 60-70% of their diet, or even more at times, coming from those sources. Now what that ends up meaning is that we have macronutrient-dense diets. So we have foods that are dense in carbs, protein, fats. Now, of course, that's what our diet is made up of, those three components. But what that means is when we're focusing on energy-dense foods, we lose our focus on the micronutrients. Now, the micronutrients would be the vitamins and minerals that actually impact our health. Okay, so one aspect is, of course, we need our energy. We need the calories that we need. But on the other side, we need the nutrients that we need to make sure that everything inside of us is functioning properly. So now we find ourselves living in a society where a large percentage of the society is overweight, obese, facing some sort of ill health one way or another. Now, that in large part has to do with the fact that we're getting such a macronutrient dense diet, so of course we're getting the energy, of course we're getting the calories, but then we end up getting foods that have basically no nutrients whatsoever, or very, very minimal nutrients that are depleted due to the processing and the refinement. So foods end up being one or the other. Generally speaking, they're going to be either very nutrient dense or very energy dense, okay, meaning calorie dense. You're not going to find, and I'm saying this in relation to scale, okay? So on one end you have very nutrient-dense foods, on the other end you have very energy-dense foods. There's a scale there. When it comes down to it, you have to look at where on the scale your food lies, okay? Is it going to be more nutrient-dense, or is it going to be more energy-dense on the other end, okay? Now you want to make sure that you're eating foods that are nutrient dense so that you're not getting excess calories and eating the processed refined foods that impact your body negatively, but instead focusing on the foods that impact your body positively and have the nutrients that support proper functioning of your body. So, who really has control of the functioning of your body? The person that controls what goes into your body. The person that controls the food that you eat. So, since you have the control, since you're the one that controls what you eat, it's time for you to take control of your diet. It's time for you to take control of your health. Focus on eating the micronutrient foods and stay away from the foods that are so energy dense that they're basically processed, refined foods that at the end of the day end up impacting your body negatively. Okay? Take control of your diet. Know that you have the power, and if you need some sort of outside help, understand that you have taken all the steps that you need to optimize your health. The power is in you. Understand that. Know that you have the power to control your health, and do it. Actually go out there, take control of your health, and do it.